EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Twin Cities and U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, the home of the Vikings. The final 2 weeks of the regular season are upon us, and off we go on EA Sports. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing to begin is Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often. So that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
On the ground, here's the rookie from Southern Cal. He'll be taken down at about the 33-yard line. Stephon Gilmore up to make the play. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Love. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The motion man is Boyd. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Not the worst play call there. I actually like third down screen game, especially when you're anticipating some pressure, an over-aggressive defense who's selling out to get to the quarterback. In this case, not a lot of room to operate. They don't convert. Brings up fourth down.
This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. Here's 1st and 10. They run, and here's the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Woo! And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be taken down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. It is brought in the end zone. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. On now for the extra point, here's Will Reichert. The kick is good. The Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Love gonna give it to Lloyd. He's gonna have a Packers first down as he gets this up to the 42.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
On first down, right back to Lloyd. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Love. That's complete. It's Lloyd. That'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. They'll try to run for it with Dillon. And he will have a Packers first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll go here with Lloyd. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll go again with Lloyd. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. So after 1, 7-0 is our score. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Love. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college, and now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson.
He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Mike, the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Up the middle, here's Jones. Powering forward, he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. So that's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike, and it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. The return starts at the 13. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. This drive will begin with a run by Lloyd. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. On second down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Gore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Lloyd. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
Another run here with Lloyd. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Love to throw. This one is caught by Reed. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. Second and a yard. Give inside. There's Lloyd. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. To return, it's Brandon Powell. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's got a man down the field. That's Powell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That is such a critical area on the field, Mike, between the hash marks and the numbers. Everyone wants to control the middle of the field. Every offense is targeting it. So what does the defense do? They really pack it. So for a quarterback to be able to put this ball out on the perimeter, it just really stresses these defenses, especially in their coverages.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. This one into the hands of Powell. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. One final throw before the break. That one, take it in. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Right, Kurt. Now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will take a 21-7 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run it once more with Jones. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And that one is intercepted. Jair Alexander picks it off. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
A give. Here comes Lloyd. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. Second down and 8. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll run over center, and it's Lloyd. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. To throw is Love. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. The motion man is Boyd. On fourth down, Love. That's going to be caught. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
We see this week in and week out, Mike, these running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard him one-on-one and you know the offense is going to use him in the passing game, you better have that guy. You better have that matchup guy that you're confident to put on him and say, okay, you're going to go out there in space and defend a receiver like this. And after plays like that, I'm not sure how much more man coverage they can afford to play.
He slowed up quickly as he gets this down to the 6. Second and goal. Love to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
They'll use 3 tight ends in the formation for third and goal. Back to throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Packers cut the deficit a bit. The new score is now 21-10. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Third and a yard. They're trying to run for the first down with Jones. The defense all over that. Met him in the backfield, stopped in his tracks, and it sets up fourth down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Keyshawn Nixon, the return man. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Lloyd. He gets free. And he's going to take this all the way home. Marshawn Lloyd. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Extra point by Patterson is good. And the Packers are back within 4. It's 21-17. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. On the handoff, Jones. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Here's 3rd and 2. And 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a 3rd down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on 3rd down? 3rd downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
McCarthy gonna look to throw again. This pass, right side, gonna be caught by Addison. And he's not gonna be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To the air once more is McCarthy. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Chidobe Awuzie. And the Packers will have great field position as they take over at their own 45.
So you find yourself with a lead here in the 2nd half, and up until this point, I think he's done a pretty good job being a contributor to that, but you don't want to give the defense a chance to spark the comeback. You're trying to put them away late, protect the ball, safe throws. Don't be afraid to get to your check down. One bad read, one forced throw can be all you need to flip this game on its head and find yourself going with a lead late to falling behind.
They'll keep it on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Now Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Throwing is Love. Here's a screen now for Lloyd. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
They'll run. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. They'll stick to the ground. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Here's Love to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Packers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
Well, I'll tell you what, Mike, this is one of those times where you really see the evolution of the tight end position, right? It's not the days of just go past the 1st down, turn around, catch it, and fall. We see so many guys around the league that with the ball in their hand, they're almost more running back than they are tight end.
They'll run here. And he'll bring this across midfield as this drive is taking shape. A gain of 7 on that one. Second down and 3. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here is 2nd and 7. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. To the left side here. Caught by Addison. And he'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now, a big third down. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. And he will have the first down. He caught it short of the lines of game, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that first down. From the gun, here's McCarthy. He'll find the veteran, Jeff Wilson.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here comes the screen to Jones. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. This is 1st and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. That's caught left side by Hopkinson. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. You'll let this go deep for Jefferson. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point, Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Who wants my jersey? Brian!